Have you ever laid in bed, staring at the ceiling, while your brain runs a marathon of thoughts? You've tried everything, counting sheep, warm milk, even meditating, but sleep just won't come. Well, what if I told you there's a simple, enjoyable way to drift off peacefully? Welcome to the world of listening to audiobooks while you sleep. It's a game changer for millions of people across the U.S. And today, I'm going to share the absolute best audiobooks that will have you snoozing in no time. So, why does this even work? It's all about gentle distraction. Instead of getting tangled up in your own worries and to-do lists, your mind gets to follow a calm, steady narrative. A soothing narrator's voice acts like a lullaby for adults, lowering your heart rate and easing you into a relaxed state. Plus, it helps create a powerful sleep ritual. Your brain starts to associate the sound of an audiobook with winding down, making it easier to fall asleep night after night. You just need a comfy pair of sleep-friendly headphones, a sleep timer on your app, and you're good to go. Now, let's dive into our first category: nonfiction for a quiet mind. These aren't your typical thrilling page-turners. Instead, they redesigned to be interesting enough to hold your attention, but calm enough not to keep you awake. First up is Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. It might sound ironic to listen to a book about sleep to fall asleep, but trust me, it works. Walker, a neuroscientist, has a calm, authoritative voice, and the subject matter itself is fascinating without being overly stimulating. You'll learn all about the science of slumber, and before you know it, you'll be practicing what he preaches. It's like a gentle lecture that your brain finds incredibly reassuring. Next, we have Anything narrated by the legendary David Attenborough. His documentaries are visual feasts, but the audio versions, like the companion book to A Life on Our Planet, are just as captivating for your ears. Attenborough's voice is iconic for a reason. It's full of wonder, warmth, and a deep, steady rhythm that is incredibly soothing. Listening to him describe the natural world is like being wrapped in a warm blanket. You feel safe, calm, and connected to something bigger. Another fantastic choice is Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind by Yuval Noah Harari. This might seem like a heavy topic, but the way Harari breaks down complex history into a compelling story is mesmerizing. The narration is clear and steady. And following the grand sweep of human history can actually make your own daily worries feel small and distant. You're not trying to cram for a test. You're just letting the story wash over you until you drift away. All right, moving on to the next category, which is a fan favorite for sleepy listeners: cozy, low-stakes fiction. The key here is to find stories with minimal drama, no sudden plot twists, and characters you enjoy spending time with. Almost like old friends. The undisputed king of this genre for sleeping is the Harry Potter series, specifically narrated by Stephen Fry or Jim Dale. For so many of us, these stories are pure comfort. We know the plot inside and out, so there are no surprises to jolt us awake. Stephen Fry's warm British narration is particularly beloved for its gentle, grandfatherly tone. It's like being read a familiar bedtime story from your childhood. You can just relax and let the magic of Hogwarts carry you off to dreamland. Another wonderful option is The Know, One Lady's Detective Agency series by Alexander McCall Smith, set in beautiful Botswana. These books follow the gentle and wise detective Mama Ramat's way. The mysteries are light, the pace is slow, and the overall vibe is one of kindness and humanity. The narrator, Lisette Lacat, has a perfect voice for these stories, capturing the warmth and rhythm of the setting. It's the literary equivalent of a cup of chamomile tea. And for lovers of classic literature, you can't go wrong with Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, especially the version narrated by Rosamund Pike. Her voice is elegant, smooth, and incredibly calming. The story's familiar drawing room conversations and gentle romantic tensions are engaging but not stressful. It's a sophisticated and soothing way to end your day, like a quiet evening stroll through the English countryside. Now for our final category, which might surprise you: epic fantasies and long sagas. You might think these would be too exciting, but hear me out. The secret is their sheer length and immersive world building. Topping this list is, of course, The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien, narrated by Andy Serkis or Rob Inglis. Both narrators do a phenomenal job, but many find Rob Inglis's classic, steady narration to be the perfect sleep aid. The world of Middle-earth is so detailed and the journey is so long that you can listen for nights on end. The descriptive passages about landscapes, languages, and histories are intricate but delivered at a measured pace. It's like a guided meditation through a fantasy world. You can dip in and out of the story without feeling lost, and the epic scale makes it feel timeless. Similarly, the Dune series by Frank Herbert can be surprisingly effective. The political intrigue and complex world-building are dense, which is perfect for lulling your analytical brain to sleep. The narrator, Scott Brick, has a deep, resonant voice that guides you through the desert planet of Arrakis. You don't need to follow every single detail of the plot. Just let the atmosphere and the sound of his voice lull you into a deep sleep. So there you have it, a complete guide to the best audiobooks for sleeping. Whether you prefer the calm facts of nonfiction, the comforting embrace of a cozy story, or the immersive escape of an epic fantasy, there's a perfect audiobook out there to help you quiet your mind and get the rest you deserve. Experiment with these recommendations. Find a narrator whose voice you love, and don't forget to set that sleep timer. You might just find that a good story is the best sleep medicine you've ever had. Sweet dreams and happy listening. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give this video a like and hit that subscribe button for more tips on living a better, more well-rested life. Let me know in the comments which audiobook is your personal favorite for falling asleep. See you in the next video.